a good week. Yes, that is right, people. I went and had myself a week last week, okay? So what is going on, y'all? Faiz Sports All back at it with another video talking, of course, some NFL. And I'm going to give you guys my Week 8 picks for every NFL game. But before we do that, I got to recap and give you the transparency of how I did last week. And as I mentioned, had a pretty good week myself. So overall last week, I went 10-4 straight up, just picking games. And then I also went 10-4 versus the spread, which is what I care about a little bit more. But yeah, folks, bet my best week so far of the season. I told you guys I would bounce back, and I did. So overall, that brings my record on the season to 58-48 straight up, picking games, and then 48-59 versus the spread. So let's do it again this week, people. Don't like the games that much, and I know I'm a little late with the video because we missed the Thursday night game, but I would have picked the Bucs. I didn't think they would lose again. And so I'll track that one as a loss for myself and my record when I give it to you guys next week. But yeah, folks, let's go ahead and dive into it. Here we go. Got all the games for Sunday and on Monday as well. We'll start with the London game this week, which is between the Denver Broncos and the Jacksonville Jaguars. The line is -2.5 in favor of the Jaguars. And obviously, with it being in London, there is no home team. So who am I rolling with? I am rolling with Russ. Yes, that is right. Believe it or not, give me the Denver Broncos, the underdog in this matchup, to win this game. And let me tell you why. Because it's time to ride with Russell Wilson. All right. Well, in all seriousness, folks, let me tell you seriously why I do like this is because last week Russell Wilson did miss the matchup. Now he's back. Now you might be saying, Faiz, he has been awful this year. Who cares if Russ is back? It matters here, people, because I believe this is a bounce back spot for Russ against a team that really has not looked as good as they had been looking early on in the season. Right, the Jaguars kind of tailed off a little bit, and they just traded away James Robinson. Now, again, that's not a big deal because they're starting running back Travis Etienne. But to me, the Broncos defense being so elite will limit the opportunities the receivers will have to make in the pass game. And so really you're counting on Travis Etienne out of the backfield to give you all the production from the run game. Can he do that? We'll see. He's young. And so I'm taking a look at the Broncos here with Russell Wilson. I think he's going to want to make a statement here. It's a London game. You don't want to fly that far and that long just to lose. And so I feel like there is some sort of a motivation factor here. He's hearing all the noise. Yes, all the chirping about Russell Wilson. You got kickers out here like Justin Tucker making fun of him. Like, I believe Russ responds. And if he doesn't, I might never bet him again. But I believe he does. Give me the Denver Broncos on the road, not even on the road, in London against the Jaguars. All right, let's move on to the Sunday games. We got the Arizona Cardinals at the Minnesota Vikings. Give me the Vikings in this one. The Cardinals haven't really shown me much this year to back them, and the Vikings, I believe, are a superior team. They're going to win the NFC North, folks. This team is chock full of talent. Not much else to say here. They're at home. Give me the Minnesota Vikings. I think they cover the -4 spread. All right. Moving on to the Dolphins at the Lions. And boy, talk about the Detroit Lions, who a lot of people thought would win 7 to 8 games. Folks, they've won one. They've won one freaking game. Now, they have talent. They've been putting up points. But what do they have to show for it? Nothing. Just one win. And they're going up against the Dolphins this week. And I don't like it for them. Yes, it'll be a high-scoring game. The over-under is crazy high, past 51-ish. But even at home, I will take the Dolphins to win this game. Now, the spread is -4, and so you might be thinking maybe here, if it was 3, I'd probably take the Dolphins. So I'm going to go ahead and say I'll take the Lions to cover the -4 spread. I still like the Dolphins to win, but I don't like that 4. I don't like that number. If it was 3 or 2.5, probably would have taken Dolphins to go ahead and cover that, but not going to do it at 4. So give me the Dolphins to win, but the Lions to cover here. Look, the Dolphins are just a better team, better offense. Tua, Tyreek, Jalen Waddle, Raheem Mostert, like they are going to do whatever they want against the Detroit Lions. Now, the Lions are getting healthy. They're getting Amon-Ra St. Brown back. They have T.J. Hawkinson. I think they have DeAndre Swift back. Like, they'll be able to respond and put up points. That's why I think it'll be close. But I will go ahead and take the Dolphins. All right. Chicago Bears, my Chicago Bears at the Dallas Cowboys. Give me the Cowboys here. Look, the Bears are on the road, all right? And yes, they blew out the Patriots last week, but I'm not going to go ahead and take everything in that game and account it for this one because Vegas didn't do that. They still make the spread 10 points. That's a big number, folks. This should be more along the lines of a 6 or 7 point spread, but they made it 10. That means they're telling you don't read too much into last week with what the Bears did in that blowout victory against the Patriots. It might have been a one-off. I hope it's not the case because I'm a Bears fan. I want them to do well. But I do think the Cowboys are a superior team. They're not going to have Ezekiel Elliott this week, but that might be addition by subtraction because Tony Pollard's a better running back. We all know that. So he's going to go ahead and lead the backfield as the RB1. You still got CeeDee Lamb, Michael Gallup. Dak is back. Cowboys got a bunch of weapons at home. Look, it's a big spread, so I'll take the Bears to cover because they showed us last week that they can put up some points. But I can't do it. I can't take the Bears to win this game. Give me the Cowboys. All right, let's move on. Raiders at Saints. Give me the Raiders in this one. -1.5 point spread. I will take that. We saw Andy Dalton go back and turn into Andy Dalton last week, and he's going to do the same thing here again. I know they're at home. I know the Raiders defense might not be as good, but I just trust them more. Andy could literally throw 2 pick sixes in this game. Wouldn't really surprise you. So to me, he's starting this week, and that's why I'm going to go ahead and take the Raiders here. And 1.5 points, not a big spread. I'll take them to cover that on the road. Panthers at Falcons here. Look, the NFL is a weird league, people. You're telling me the team that just beat the Bucs in the Panthers are underdogs against the Falcons? Yes, they are, because the Panthers aren't good. The Bucs just might be even worse at this point. And by the way, speaking of the Bucs, I'm getting this video out to you guys a little bit later, right, where I didn't get a chance to give the Thursday night pick. I would have taken the Bucs in that game. Like, how many times do you see Tom Brady losing 3 games in a row? That doesn't happen. So I'll take that as an L and count that against my record. But I'm just letting you guys know, looking at this, the Falcons are favored at home against the Panthers, who just beat the Bucs. The NFL's a weird league, people. Give me the Falcons here. And I think they cover the -4 spread, and here's why. If you watch the Atlanta Falcons, they're a very boring football team. Basically, they just want to run the football, and that's it. The Bucs last week gave way to make mistakes by being pass happy, right? All the Falcons are going to do is run the football all game. This could literally be a 10-7 game. Not even 10-7, 10-6 maybe, because I want them to cover the -4. But this could literally be a 13-7 game. It will be that low scoring because all the Falcons want to do is run the damn football. And they would just might as well do that all game. So to me, that is why I believe they're going to take advantage. Like, the Patriots defense is solid, but the Falcons will run the football. Unless the game script goes crazy out of their favor, they'll just keep pounding it. All right? So I'll take them here. P.J. Walker's going to start for the Panthers. That's fine. Give me the Falcons here. At home, control the clock, milk it, control the pace of this game. Patriots at the Jets here. I'm going to go ahead and take the Jets, even though the Patriots are favored on the road, -3. Look, the Jets, they're having a good season, people. And this is a talented team. Yes, they just lost Breece Hall, big loss. But they brought in James Robinson, who's a solid running back. And I believe this is a team at home with their defense. Mac Jones is starting for the Patriots. Is he 100%? Is he not? We'll see. Will he get pulled for Bailey Zappi halfway through the game? Who knows? But I'm just going to take the certainty for the Jets that they have shown me this season over the Patriots, who just have not. And the Patriots have been kind of up and down. Again, last week, blowout loss to the Bears. So to me, I didn't like seeing that performance there. I trust the Jets more than the Patriots right now. Believe it or not, I know I can't believe I'm saying those words. But yeah, I'll take the Jets here to win the game. All right, Steelers, Eagles. Give me the Eagles in this one. Easy. Now it's a 10.5 point spread. That's a big number. That's a big number. Do I really see the Steelers pushing back on the Eagles? I don't. But this screams backdoor cover. This just screams backdoor cover. So Kenny Pickett's not coming out of the game. He's just going to keep pushing the ball down, and they'll make this like an 8 or 7 point game at the end just because of a backdoor cover. All right, Tennessee Titans at Houston Texans. This line makes no sense to me. I'll take the Titans here, who are underdogs on this one. I know it's a 1 point spread in favor of the Houston Texans, but folks, Derrick Henry is about to run for 250 yards on this Texans team. It is the worst run defense in all of football. We saw what Josh Jacobs did last week. The big dog is going to eat. and there's nothing the Texans can do about it. All right? I don't care that Malik Willis is starting. He might be an upgrade over Ryan Tannehill. The big dog is going to eat. Enough said. Derrick Henry is going to dominate the Texans. Give me the Titans to win this one on the back of the big dog. All right, Giants at Seahawks. I am not going against the Giants train right now. I know they're underdogs in this one on the road, but man, Brian Daboll just has that team playing so well. Seattle, to me, their defense isn't very good. And so to me, Saquon could run all over them. He could run all over them and just do what he's been doing all season long to every team in football. Give me the Giants here, even on the road, just because of the magic that's going on with the Giants and their coaching staff, and obviously the elite play of Saquon Barkley. All right, here we go. A couple more games here. We got the 49ers at the Rams, and this one to me, more of a heart over head pick. I'll take the Rams here. It's a -1 point spread. Deebo Samuel just got ruled out. The Rams got embarrassed last time they played the 49ers. I think they have a revenge on their minds. Now, yes, they don't look very good, but to me, they're at home. Sean McVay is going to dial up a good game plan. I think they're going to take advantage of the fact that Deebo's out. 49ers still trying to incorporate Christian McCaffrey into the offense, so some newness there. It's a close game, 1 point spread, but give me the Rams here at home. Washington Commanders at the Indianapolis Colts. Colts favored by 3 in this one. And yeah, folks, I'm going to go ahead and take the Washington Commanders. Look, Sam Ehlinger is starting for the Colts. Sam Ehlinger hasn't thrown a pass in a regular season game. Now, he could be good, but I'm going to take my chances that I don't think he's very good. And the Washington Commanders, they've been pretty solid. Taylor Heineke beat the Packers last week. All right? The Packers haven't looked good this season, but it's still Aaron Rodgers and the Packers. I think they can beat I think they can beat Sam Ehlinger and the Colts here. So give me the Washington Commanders here, even on the road against Indy in this one. All right, Packers, speaking of them, against the Buffalo Bills on Sunday Night Football. You know where I'm going here. Give me the Buffalo Bills in this one. And yeah, the spread is -10.5. I thought about this all week long. Do I want to do it? Do I think Buffalo covers that? First time in Aaron Rodgers' career, he is a double-digit dog. And I'm going to do it. Tom Brady just lost this week for becoming under 500. He was under 2 games under 500 for the first time in his career in so long. I think the Bills blow out the Packers. This is just not a good football team here, people, and I think the Bills will expose them even more. It's going to be ugly. It's going to be ugly. The Bills' defense is elite, so Aaron Rodgers is not going to be able to do much, and then their offense. I mean, the Packers are bad against the run, right? Well, the Bills actually don't run the football that well. They could, but Josh Allen's just on another level. He's just on another level. I'm sorry. At home, too, in Buffalo, taking the Bills. All right, Bengals at the Browns. Give me the Bengals on this one. Taking a lot of road teams this week, but it's okay. -3 is the spread, but I'll take the Browns to cover that. Nick Chubb can run all over this Bengals team, if you will. And they're missing Jamar Chase, by the way. Jamar Chase is going to be out for this one, but I trust Joe Burrow, who is on fire. Absolute fire. So there you have, folks, my picks and predictions for Week 8 of the NFL season. As always,